What's going on, everyone? So today we're jumping into this game called The Operator. It's a mystery thriller where you're not a cop or detective. You're an FBI agent solving crimes through a computer screen, I guess. I've never played this before. I've never seen anything until just now about it. It's got murder cases, missing persons, some things that says trust no one in the description, so that's interesting. But we'll see what it's about. So The Operator is currently free on Epic Games. It's free until Wednesday night, June 25th, 2025, or Thursday morning, the 26th sometime. I don't know the exact time that they change, but I know when I check it Thursday evenings, it has changed. When I check it Thursday mornings, it's not changed yet. So sometime Thursday, game switches. Just as a reminder, every week, Epic does 1 or 2 free games. So definitely check it out. Keep an eye open because there are some interesting, good games on there. But we'll check this out today. We're going to play for 30-40 minutes to see what this FDI job is about. So let's dive in. Start new game. My mouse just vanished. There we go. Start new game. IOM facility. Somewhere in the US. 92. So I guess throwback. That music in the intro definitely sounded like early 90s, late 80s movie.
Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
Apparently, I'm ready. Yeah, so I wasn't mispronouncing it. It is FDI, just so everybody knows. Moon systems. Let's see. Game monitor. All authorized sharing of any information. Oh, I typed in average gamer, and that popped up. I just hit tab for that. We're gonna go with passwords. Passwords plural. Apparently got us in. But I was typing average gamer and got Evan Tanner. Oh, FDI, Federal Department of Intelligence. Welcome to the FBI, your assigned operator program. Please read the following documents before proceeding. Welcome, FBI operator program. Okay. So we're gonna skip the red stuff. We don't need to worry about that. Operator program on one, agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to the secretaries to verify the agent's identity and clearance level. Then the request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an operator. Direct line is established between the agent and the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Okay. We're gonna talk to Mike.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Let's say, I guess that's why my head hurts.
You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Yes. Of course.
Good. Well, I
The mic
better run.
director.
The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Thanks. Talk to you later, Mike. So I'm guessing it says trust no one, so I'm guessing that's probably who we don't want to trust.
Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your
What's up,
mission here at the
Xavier?
operator
He doesn't
program.
look like an Xavier. Yeah, I read the document.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
No. Let's just dive in.
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request.
Okay.
Let's do a dry run, shall we? I
Let's
want
do
you to
this.
find my age.
Find
This objective just
Spinner's
popped
age.
up at the
Okay.
top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark,
Okay.
Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Okay. Okay.
Operator,
Oops.
you should find the information first.
So we're gonna go. Let's see. He said that we have. Okay. Applications. The human finder. Xavier Skinner. So there's his age.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Okay, so we've got human DB, car DB, our document folder, which is there. I wonder if I can move these. No. Of course. If any of you have seen a snapshot of my desktop, it is cluttered with icons. In a few games, I've accidentally flashed it. So that's what I wanted to do here. Just put all the applications onto here, and I can't. Okay.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to the challenge,
I'm
sir.
patching the agent through now.
Okay. What's up?
It's Operator Tanner, right?
Yeah.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Sure. I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Okay. So, gonna go bar. My mouse disappeared. Oh, that is harsh.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click
Okay.
on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
So him. Okay.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Okay.
victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile.
Can't shrink this.
Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Yeah, well, let's get rid of you for now. Oops. I'm gonna keep his face up.
The footage quality is insufficient
Okay.
for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Can I do anything with the car? Oh. We'll run that through. Oh, cool. It did the. Did it do that already? Card D. Yeah, okay. So it did it automatically. Let's go back to you. No. Now I need. Let's try this. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean he's the killer. It's just the car belongs to him.
Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Yeah. That's the address. Oh, no, that's not the address. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's right, operator.
I agree.
Looks like it's the address for a car
Oh,
dealership.
I know what we need
I
to
don't
do.
think Wells lives
Get rid
on
of
the
these.
lot. What I'm looking for is Wells' home address. Can you track that down?
Yeah. We're going to go Human Finder. Ray Wells. Oh. Last known address. This actor that had a face shot is his credits are murderer in a game.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Okay. Thanks, Pendel. Good luck with the arrest.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next
Thanks,
request.
Skinner, jerk. What do you mean by not bad?
No need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
Oh. Wonder if it's like because I accidentally clicked something or if that's just a default script. Okay, so FBI's most wanted. So okay, so we've got that. Let's get the most wanted. Fred Smorkinski. Okay, so we've got
Tanner, I need you to follow
Snorri.
up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case
Oh.
bring you up to speed.
Boulder. Okay. Okay. Pendle.
Oh, please. Tell me you
Hmm.
got something.
Minimize that so I have it down here. Well, what do you do?
God damn it. Who are you?
For Tanner at
Great.
service.
Every
Sure.
goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know?
Well, Walker, do your own
Interests,
work.
Hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
What can I help you with then,
Got
bro?
a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Little green man?
I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was. Popped back
Business?
up yesterday.
Okay.
Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me,
Oh.
right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do this real quick. Just pull her up while we're having this conversation.
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up.
In real life, I have a big monitor, so I put a bunch of windows around. Your request is my command, Grumpy. Okay, here. So let's go with the camera. This is Joshua Tree, California. This is not in Nevada. This is 100% Joshua Tree, California. Ooh. Okay. So, there's our UFO information. I guess we'll put that there. Phone triangulation, phone tower pings. So, at 10:13, she was over here by Mount Maury. Okay, so she went this way, took the pictures, and then over to there, and then appeared over there. First ping since disappearance. Last ping. Okay, so we're gonna try to speed read this. Following Connor Moore's disappearance on March 5th, recorder white eyewitness testimony. The victim, Connie Moore, Agent Parker, transcriber Brittany Walker. Can you tell us about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Trifield sometime. I do that to clear my head or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Points at the camera at the table. Yes. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury or Morai. I remember that. It's really beautiful this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard a loud noise coming from the sky. I look up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast, their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east. And I decided, let's get that map open. Okay. So, can I scroll sideways? No. So it landed, there we go. Probably walked towards it then. Where was I? Oh yeah. I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over, see if I could get anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest, and that's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room. I can't move. Was there someone in the room with you in this room? I am trying to read fast and messing it up. I didn't think about it, but yes, I think there was, or they were there all around me. The aliens, what they did look like. The room was so bright. Like I was looking at the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were tall, thin, disturbing actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember from the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn more about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything, I guess. That's what they do. Study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there were these machines they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was about, but it hurt. Can you tell me anything else? Not really. Next thing I remember, I was waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of the drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay. So we've got those things. Now, how do I get to find inconsistencies? There's probably going to be inconsistencies in the story. Okay. So Yeah, that's gonna be, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to click that. So, let's see, she said something about how long it took. A blank, the UFO, photograph. They weren't human, okay. On the desert, here we go. I think it must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes. No, because that's... Let's see, find inconsistency here. Oh, I see, because she's saying like that took an hour to an hour and 45 minutes, which it did. Let's see if this has anything.
Connie Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO. If you're of a more rational mind, operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
Okay. If I just do the picture itself.
Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent
Oh, I
life
see.
on our planet. But we
I see.
gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
On English, autofocus on. ISO off. Show timestamp. What if I turn the brightness up a ton? No. Show grid? Raw. Oh, actually. No. So she took that and then took this. I just don't. Oh, the date. Photo was taken
Jackpot. Connie said
15
she
days
took
after.
that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Okay. I forget I have to click that. I was getting a drink.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Oh. I don't know what happened there. Secured boot check-in failed. Everything else seems okay. Oh. Cool, that is very 90s graphics for sure. I've been hacked by Hal. Hacked 8Y Al. Hal. Hey Hal. Let's see. Who are you? My name is Hal. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? Yeah. What do you want? Simple. I want the truth. Me too. What are you even talking about? Let me show you something. List of names. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? No. What list? Agent Pendle found it. Oh yeah, she did say she had a list, but I didn't look at it. There were a bunch of names on it. I don't think she sent it. None of this rings a bell, really? I vaguely remember. Well, guess what? Skinner. Oh, Connie. The abducted woman. A pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Interesting. Did you kidnap them, Hal? He's gonna say no. Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing, and this is the most important. Can't read that name. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but we'll be in touch. I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Wonder what happens if he says, oh. And then he left. So, Evan dot Tanner. Passwords. Oops. Okay. You just got to hit enough keys to fill that in. Skinner.
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Hal hacked my terminal.
Hal? I thought we had taken care of that problem. I will look into this matter immediately with our cybersecurity department.
Let's start with
Second shift of
truth.
operators has arrived.
For
You
now.
can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
And don't be late.
I guess see you tomorrow. Power it off. Bye. Like the just kind of rough video that's not showing us much. And by much I mean anything at all. Just this is actually how I see without glasses on. Just colors. No. I'm kidding, it's not that bad. Negative 1.25. So things are a little blurry, but when I put glasses on, trees have leaves. Come on. I feel like we don't need that much downtime. So Evan's apartment at 6 a.m. Sounds like he's smoking. This is interesting. This is not skippable. I'm clicking. Cool, so we're back at work. Back at work, it looks like. Okay, everything's okay this time. Okay, if I hit escape, it just takes a sec. But you know what? We're going to call this an episode. That was more of a prologue. But what I'm going to kind of a prologue-y thing and tutorial. But I'm going to call this episode here. I'm actually going to play through this. So we'll have a little series. It's probably only going to be 4 or 5 episodes. I think when I looked it up, this game takes like 2 or 2.5 hours to complete. But I'm going to call this here so I can post this video today. It is Sunday. And hopefully you guys can see it. And if you want to play it, you can. But I'm going to just post this every Sunday. I'm going to try to do the free weekly epic games and try to post those on Thursdays, maybe Fridays. But yeah, if you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Keep an eye out for next week, and you'll see the episode 2 of what's going on. Or you can go on Epic Games, download this, play it yourself. But thank you guys. We will see you in the next one.